Oh, man. Come on, little. Come on, little. Where are you going? Oh, good morning. Yeah, sun will be coming up in a little bit. I gotta check my solar panel. What you doing up at like 5, 6 o'clock? Hey, Chris. You did your live morning coffee? There, that gives you something to play around with. You can post your own uh you can post your own link to your stuff in any of the chats. You can also block troublemakers and and whatever else. But I did that so you can put your uh, Put your link on there. Oh man, it's too early. Every single morning I get out of that warm bed to sit out here in this cold breeze. I'll be glad when Davey and them come to visit and bring me my other hoodie. Yeah, I'm back at Slab City. Let me get my glass. I can barely see. Okay. What happened in Tennessee? Well, we left from there. Um, uh, Christopher, yeah, that's all a part of learning, though. Learn every end of it. Type out or put a at sign. Just type out what your name says, and when you type it out, I don't know. I guess they can hit the user. Anyway, it's good to learn something new. But Tennessee, yeah, that's a long story. Uh, well, we left there to um, we left there to go down to Louisiana and to uh, build that big cab service down there. And when I went down to Louisiana, I let some hippie friends of mine stay on the property, and anyhow uh, they moved out there, stayed out there, and um, we just decided to sell our part out to them and let them take it over. But when we left Louisiana, um, and went back there, they already had everything. They were set up pretty good. Besides that, we stayed there for a little while. I tried to build that other cab service there in Tennessee, and so I lost everything, and then I sold the other cab service for all the money I made off of the other cab service. I tried to build another cab service with it to invest it and lost it all. Um, Cab services do not do well out there in Henderson, Tennessee. I mean, I still technically own the property, but they're renting on it. Um, if they falter, then I take the property back. If they don't, then I'll sign it over when they pay it off. But yep, that's what happened with Tennessee. Diamond Home Distillers Live. Now that would be helpful. You give me another distillery, especially as much fruits as they give you on these food drops and stuff. You can't eat them quick enough. Uh, it'd be better just make some wine out of it. If you have the stuff for it, or some shine or something. Make liquor out of it. Yes, I know how to do that. I had a big old still in Mississippi. I mean, in Oklahoma years and years ago. I'd go out there every weekend, run a batch. Uh, well, yeah, I drove cab for a little while. I mean, I built the Henderson taxi. It's it was a red car with taxi written all over it, all over Henderson and Jackson, Tennessee, everywhere from Enville on up to in Henderson and Jackson and um, what's the name of the other one? I can't remember the name of the other town, but yeah, I drove cab in Tennessee. Yep, yep. Sitting at the Pizza Hut waiting on Selena to get off work. I put on 40 pounds. Yeah, I've lost a little bit of it, not much, but I'm hoping to lose the rest of it. I'm sure I probably will back out here. Thought that was Mississippi. No, Pizza Hut was Tennessee. Mississippi. No, Mississippi. I quit doing YouTube there for a while, and I ended it somewhere around um, in Louisiana with the A to B taxi. I kind of tapered off where I quit making videos. It's just moving around and doing so many different things and stuff that for some reason everybody else is the one that was triggered and acting crazy about it. And it just got where uh, I quit doing videos there, and then I picked it back up when I got bored over there in um, Tennessee. When I was doing that, that's where you got them pizza videos, the Pizza Hut videos and stuff. But yeah, it got too much at the time, and I quit. And I didn't do any videos after that. When I got to Mississippi, I wasn't doing videos anymore, or I hadn't done any videos. I don't think I did any while I was there. I started in a plant, a chicken plant. My cousin talked me into coming down there to come live over there by him. and got me in at a chicken plant and started out taking trash out in the back of the chicken plant and worked my way all around the whole plant until I ended up a supervisor. Stayed there for right at almost 2 years. And then, oh yeah, biscuits and gravy are definitely different. No, no, I wasn't getting medical voucher runs. I was doing that down in Louisiana. Yeah, I was getting medical voucher runs down in Louisiana. I was getting hospital runs and then runs to like out to the VA in New Orleans and and things like that. I was getting runs all over the place. I was making a lot of money doing that. The cab service in Louisiana. I had to sell it. Oh, grandma was going senile and she's getting worse and worse, and her crack-headed boyfriend that she had there just was hard to deal with, and kept convincing her that everybody was doing something to get over on her, to steal something or whatever else. Convinced her of that, and so I think in 2 or 3 weeks time, I think I got the cops called on me about 4 times a day for, yeah, several weeks, over everything you can imagine. Yep. I moved to the trailer in the back and decided to clean it up. Went and bought me a weed eater. Come home, unboxed it, got it out, started weeding, or filled it up, got it all set up, and started weed eating. And it was like no more than no more than about 10 foot of weed eating, and she done called the cops, said that I stole her weed eater because she knew I didn't have a weed eater. And I'm like, I got the receipt. The box is sitting right there. What in the world are y'all? But literally, yeah, called the cops on me for stealing her weed eater. It was my weed eater. I just went and bought it. Her weed eater is at home. Her boyfriend done took it apart. She is with a guy, or well, was with a guy. I mean, they ran him off, and she's at the old folks' home now. But she was with a guy that was half of her age. She's 80 something years old. This dude's 40. This dude was, I think, I think he's a year older than me. And she's working on 90 years old, close to it. She's 80 something years old, and he's about my age. And she keeps him around because he's young, and she loved the idea of dating somebody that young, I guess, or whatever, for whatever reason. But he stayed around because, well, she always gave him money to get his drugs and his dope, and he can tweak out on every freaking thing in the house. I mean, every single TV except for the TV Grandma watched was in 100 pieces, and there's probably 20 of them in that house. Yeah. Do I now? I remember you had to run out squatters. Yeah, out of the trailer in the back. Yeah. Yeah, I'm talking about blind, of course. But the squatters ain't who I'm talking about. I'm talking about her boyfriend was. Squatters don't do that to the bike. Would do what to the bike? Yeah, it is a bizarre situation. But hell, Chris can tell you our whole family is a bizarre situation. The whole thing. There is not a part of our family or a part of our past that ain't a bizarre situation. We are so accustomed to bizarre situations, we don't call them bizarre, we call it normal. Oh, that is cold. I'm gonna go grab me a blanket and wrap up here. Looks like that sun is coming up. It's finally gonna warm up a little. I hate it being this cold. Guess you can't get away from it. Don't tweak. I don't tweak. I don't do that stuff. Uh, Wait a minute. I don't know what you're talking about. What car? Oh, the red car? Because um, it doesn't run. It doesn't have insurance. It doesn't have tags. The repo or the company that I had it financed through refuses to repo it. They done charged it off, and so it's there. I don't know. I left it in Oklahoma. I left it with some people. I can go back and get it if I can ever figure out how to start it and how to get the. Well, I can get it started. I know what's wrong there, but if I can get the information so I can get the title and insurance, I would go back and get it. Um, let's see. And I don't know what you mean by hauled the cinder blocks. I didn't haul any cinder blocks anywhere. The cinder blocks I've got were all in this trailer that I bought. Uh, yeah, the leaky roof one. Oh, the silver car. The silver car. We called the car lot on that one. That because we have bumper to bumper warranty on that car, and they wouldn't honor it. They wouldn't fix it. So we sent that back. The silver one, can I still tell you? I no, it's done went back to the car lot. uh, well, uh, the the guy the guy that owned the house I was living at in Oklahoma is holding it. He gave me $300 to help on this trip, and he's holding it. Either bring him back the $300 and take the car, or once he holds it for a year, he can file for um, a title lien or you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, they can get a title for it and stuff then. So he's either he's either going to hold it for the next year and a half until I come and get it, or he's going to when he realizes if I decide not to go and get it, which I don't see the point in it, I can get it. It'd be cheaper to buy a little $500 car out here than it would be to spend however much it take to get all the way back to Oklahoma, pay $300 for that to get that car back, and then turn around and try to get everything legal on it and everything, and then drive all the way back. Shoot, it costs. By the time you get done with the fees and everything, you're looking at 2,000 or more. It's not junk. It's a good. It's got the little V6 in it, but it's an '07 Dodge Charger. It's not junk. It's in good shape. That daggum silver that what was that 2016 Chevy Malibu, that silver one we got. Now that was a piece of junk. I had nothing but trouble out of that car. Every time I turned around, it was breaking down. Something else was wrong with it. I bought 4 batteries for that thing in less than what 3 months. As a matter of fact, the last battery I bought for it is the one that we are using on our solar panels and on my motorcycle. The only way I can get my motorcycle to go down the road. So, all right. I hate to do this to y'all. I need to stay in the sun because it's warm, but I cannot see the screen worth the crap because the sun is up and it's shining in my eyes. So I'm gonna turn y'all around and let y'all stare at the bike or something. I don't know. It's too early in the morning for face to face still. Don't do that. All right, there you go. Stupid chair. There we go. These fold-out chairs, they don't last long. Mine's already broke. Thank God I can still use it right now, but my pole's kind of loose. Now that thing there, that thing is a beast. That is an '89 Honda Goldwing. I went up to this guy. He said, um, he said, everything works on it. Um, but he was wanting to. Anyway, I was under the impression that it didn't run or didn't run well. So I went there to trade my truck for a motorcycle. It didn't really run all that well because we had planned on getting a front wheel drive car and making a trike. What if the tires go flat? I don't know. What if the tires go flat? I just have to deal with it, I guess. I don't know. Excuse me. Um, Matter of fact, I found it. I see where a brand new tire is. I've got to check the sizes and stuff. See if it's the right tire for my back of my bike. If so, Then we'll try to work out a deal with DNA for it. But how do you get air in Slab City? Why are y'all talking about all that? The tires aren't flat. I don't know where you would get air in Slab City. I know you can get it down there at 76. Um, I mean, DNA right next door. He's got an air pump. My buddy Jim, he's got an air pump or air compressor. Um, let's see. um, yeah, there's people around here that have about everything you'd need. Oh, I know. Yeah, I know. Eventually, I need to check on that back tire and try to get it where I have it setting up, and then maybe work on finding me a front tire. Eventually, I'm gonna need tires. But they're tearing this tire up. Why did you leave Tennessee? We left Tennessee because um, the cab service went under. Selena was not liking where she was working, and it was um, my cousin called me and wanted me to come work for this chicken plant that he was working for. That is not true facts. Please quit spreading bullshit. I could pay my mortgage, and we had work up there. I was parked in front of Pizza Hut. It was Piggly Wiggly, dummy, not Pizza Hut. I parked in front of Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut was next door at the deli. Oh man, excuse me. Well, yeah, it had a stream in it. The running water was back towards the back of it, but yeah, it did have running water, and we had every intention on tapping into that eventually. But no. No, I couldn't find work. No, all we could find was um, Piggly Wiggly, and I got offered something a whole lot better, so we moved to Mississippi. Oh my Lord have mercy! Here we go. I see you don't approve of anything I've done in my whole life. I don't know what to do now. Sam does not approve. Oh my God. My life has been a total disaster. It's a shame. Why am I even sticking around? Wow. I did not hold up to Sam's standards. Oh my goodness, what am I going to do with myself? Go on, Sam. You're about annoying as can be. Finds all these different names to come up in. I'm starting to think he's also in that other name too. Anyway, yeah, and anyway, I know Sam has all the answers, and that's not the problem, Deb. He's got, I don't know, 10 or 15 phones, 20 phones in his car that all work off of internet, that all have different four, five, six different trolls on each one, and there's just, you can't get them to go the fuck on. That's what annoys me, because he'll get in here and he does exactly what he just did there, and it does exactly what it did. It runs off everybody that is in there chatting. Nobody wants to say nothing anymore because this dude changes the narrative to what he wants to talk about, and all he wants to talk about is how his plan is better than mine and his ideas are better than mine, or I'm not doing something that he thinks I need to be doing the way that I need to be doing. But the whole time he's probably sitting under a daggum tree in his van with nothing else better to do than to try to aggravate the crap out of everybody. So his, I mean, anyway, exactly. I don't know. I have no idea. He may have found them, uh, bought them, stole them. Uh, I don't know. I have no idea. But he has a bunch. Oh, now that I'm not in the sun, I can actually read that. That's Desmond. Oh, how you doing? I haven't seen you around in quite a while. But thank you guys for turning the chat around for me. Mm. I wish more people would just get in there and start chatting and completely block him out when he comes in. Make it where he ain't got no room to talk. Oh boy. It's really a shame that people get that much pleasure out of that much annoyance. Just annoying people to no end. I think he's still mad because I wouldn't handle he wanted to handle. Ugh. Yeah, no. Working on success in business. What business? You still doing the distillery, right? That's what I think we need to do here. Seriously, we need to get a little still and get stuff for wine and all this fruits that they give that we don't eat. I mean, we eat some of it, yeah, but they gave a whole bunch of strawberries and stuff like that, and we end up giving most of it away because world domination. Oh, good, good, good. Uh, and and pruno. Good, good, good. Yeah, but anyway, yeah. Instead of giving all of that out, we could just uh make wine out of it or whiskey or whatever and give that out or what or sell it cheap or something. Do me and Selena have shoes? Yes, yes, we got shoes. I've got the pair of shoes I normally wear, which are the um some old work shoes, slip resistant things. Wear at McDonald's. And then I've got a pair of boots, work boots, steel toe boots, and I had another. I had a like a pair of the house shoes and stuff too, but I ain't found them. I'd probably be wearing them all the time. Serious about need sandals. Got shoes. I'm good on that. Good question. Good question. Good question. There's a wash them out by hand. Do it the old-fashioned way, man. We have a tub. Um, really cool. You know the tubs you get, the heavy duty tubs with the red lids. Got one of those. Well, they have a on the lid, and then you got good sized rocks, and the tub. Put it underneath the water spout here, and um, fill up the tub. Put your soap in there. Yes, that's my Goldwing. Oh sure, fresh white socks. Yeah, yeah. Mine gets stained up pretty quick. Here, you want to see it? I even had a toe sticking out of that. Did you see that? I had a toe sticking out. Why do y'all ask questions like that? Man, now now some jackass is sitting over in some corner with feet fetish, like having a field day. Yeah, fresh socks do feel nice. Sorry, I shouldn't have done that. That was too far. It was funny though. They're out there. I ran across something. Somebody sent me something because I've got different feelers out for all kind of different jobs, trying to figure out different. Well, I started looking up these jobs you could do at home, and the site pops up and says, it's advertising where you can sell your feet pics online, and I stopped. I looked at Selena. I was like, who the hell pays? There is some crazy feet fetish people. The things that you can find on the internet are just no, that's not good. That is unhealthy. That is something wrong there. I'm not trying to be judgmental or anything, but Damn, who has a foot fetish like that? What? I don't understand it. Feet are nasty. Yeah, I know. But it was funny. Converted people. Yeah, you did you you missed it, Chris. But yes, to answer the question, yes, some fresh socks would be awesome. Um, I have an address now to um, send stuff, you know, care packages and whatever. I think the moderators have it. Yeah, we got to pray for them. You know it's wrong to laugh at something like that, but you can't help it. I know. I don't. I can't. It's just it's hilarious. Oh, oh, huh. Oh no! If that's the beginning of it, I don't want anywhere around that rabbit hole. Fitzgerald. I wouldn't mind a good bottle of moonshine. Good moonshine. They made it legal there where they started distributing it a lot in Oklahoma. It took a while for it to get legal there, but that was like, I don't know, 15, 20 years ago. I was there when they finally started selling the moonshine at the liquor store. Well, it's a watered down version of moonshine, but it's still moonshine. It it does the job. But anyway, and we'd we'd always keep one in our cupboard and just for a shot every now and then. But you can give me another bottle sooner or later. Do that. Good shot in the evening. Wouldn't hurt. Hey Chris, did you say your thing let you go live? Yeah, I know. Yep, no liquor at the grocery stores. Allow the folks in the Middle East to drink more. If there wouldn't, there's. Wait a minute. Are they not allowed to? Middle East, they can't drink that much or something? hey, finally something we can definitely agree on. Yeah, it's definitely the K-State ever. Now, well, I wouldn't say it that way, but it's the crappiest place ever. Oh, I hate that place. Found a found a back door. Be careful playing around them back doors on YouTube. Just saying, Chris. Wait a minute now. If you can get around the 50 subscriber things and end up going live, then I'm wondering if there's a way around these this video views I need on the shorts. I mean, I'm running out of. I mean, I'm literally just throwing together whatever I can throw together and throwing it out there to get whatever views I can get off of it on the shorts. Just trying to get enough to get it because I'm not that far from being monetized again. See, I was monetized and then I dropped off and quit. I mean, I didn't make much off of it because the advertisements really don't pay all that much or anything. But anyway, we it wasn't. It was for a good little while. That whole trip I was monetized on, and or was it after the trip? But anyway, when I shut down, sometime in that time frame where I shut down for quite a while, they changed a lot of the amounts. Too many people were getting to the goals too quick or something. I guess I don't know. They changed it, and um, I not only had to make up that many uh, videos, but I had to make like triple that. And on the shorts, now that shorts are the popular thing, the shorts are like 8 times what they were. That's a lot more. I mean, a whole lot more. Like, I'm making a movie. There you go, the Carney Kid. I was one. Matter of fact, I looked into that. I had everything set up on my laptop and everything. Um, I had everything set up to trying to make the everything that's on the channel into a movie, like the experience here in Slab City, and then leaving, and then the traveling all over the place, and but now that we've come full circle, I think now would be the time to you know uh, try to make that into a movie. It would be cool. We've that's the funny thing is growing up, me and Chris, we've lived out uh, a, a good many different movies completely enough to make a bunch of movies. Yep, live in the moment. Ooh, that's a big dog. Oh man. Oh, it's gonna be a nice warm day today. I think we're going to go to the hot springs, take a bath, warm our bones up. It didn't get as cold last night at all. Yesterday was nice, and last night wasn't. It wasn't as cold. It wasn't as cold as it has been. I think I'm gonna take all them blankets that we've had donated for the walls. I think I'm fixing to start hanging them things up over doors and stuff like that. Trying to cut off all the uh, little breezes. It was fine when we had the tarp on the top, which I guess I can put the tarp back up there, but if it gets windy again, I might have to take it back down. Ugh, I gotta get this. Yeah, maybe I should. Maybe I should put the tarp back up there and just maybe if I can get it down far enough to where it won't catch. I think we just kind of messed up on how we was doing that. Did it wrong. It sure was nice with the awning there. I need a bucket of sealant. That way I can seal up some holes. You know, I think at this point, I think I can just, you know, I, I I think I can get around all of it and just do it with maybe just a gallon, maybe two. Golly, that stuff is too expensive. I need to find some uh, cheap sealant. I think I'm gonna work on the tarp today. That's what I'm gonna do because it holds in the heat when it has the tarp over the top. I guess whenever I the get the concrete, that's why I don't want to mess up the tarp too much because when I get the concrete, what I'm planning on wanting to do is kind of um, you lay the tarp down, and then take everything off of it that sticks up that makes you uh, that we have to cover. Take everything flat, put the tarp on it, and then put the sheets dipped in concrete over top of the tarp, just over the edge of it, and then cut the tarp around there, and then go over the edge further to seal it all the way in. Maybe that might work. That wouldn't take more than about a bag of concrete, I guess. I wonder if that would seal it to the and it wouldn't and the tarp would be able to do its job, and at the same time it wouldn't be blown around to where it's ripping. Hmm. Bye, Miss Deborah. Your area. Imperial Valley Expo is going to be the first fair in. All right, Miss Deborah, I will. Well, good morning. How are you? Hmm. 40 miles south of us, huh? Hmm. From your beach walk. Nice. Huh. Well, that might be interesting. Is it a big show? Or is it a little mom and pop? Did you say that was a state fair or just a fair? Huge? Mmm. Well. Hmm. Hmm. Huh. Well, that's an idea now. Uh, yeah, go in as a agent, private agent. Make good money doing that. Nice. All right. 6 days. 7 days. Hmm. Is that including? Are they just set up for 7 days, or that is that set up and tear down also? Huh. Open 7. Ooh, that'd be a very long but nice week, especially if you get on a game. That'd be 80 miles a day. If I come back and forth here, I'd have to stay out there. Shoot, we wouldn't have a camp to come back to. Can't leave the camp for more than a day. I don't know. Maybe I can figure something out before then. Now, that might be an idea. I know what kind of money you can make in a week on them festivals like that, especially winter festival, because nobody there's it's the only carnival around. Hmm. Oh, did you get a bunch of views on it yet? How many views you got? I still hadn't found the where was the AI video? Because the AI video that you posted just went back to the other video. Just never AI. It's the one you sent me. Not sure. It'll say the look it up. Look it up in your studio. Pull up pull up your studio and then push shorts. Yeah, and the one that you sent me will pop up on yours, and it will. Yeah, check out the community. No, uh, it's in your shorts. Well, yeah, maybe the one in the community page, depending on where you put it, but you should have it in your shorts because that plays. Depending on how you word it, like you worded it, cougar attack or whatever, then that's a lot of when you throw it out there, it's gonna trigger when somebody looks up dog attacks or wild animal attacks or whatever else. It should be in your shorts. Anyway, all right, everybody. I'm gonna go and get my day started. Figure out what I'm gonna. I think I'm gonna work on the tarp because we gotta hold some of that heat in at night. We just need to pile on way more blankets. But we're fine when we go to bed. It's just while we're setting up, while we come in and we sit down, chill out for a little bit, and I don't want to go straight to bed, especially over there in that pull out. Hey, there you go. You figured out how to put um, the link up. Is that the community page one? I can't hit it because if I hit that link, then it shuts y'all's uh, screen down. Awesome, awesome. Well, now you know how to post it. Oh, get it, a good one to mess with is the polls. Um, you can start a poll, like a question, like ask the community. I mean, um, I don't know, like should we do a comedy skit? Should we do a live stream? Should we do this or whatever else? And put some answers down there. I did Bible trivia for a little bit when I figured that one out. Just as I'm learning it, I mess with it, but they stick. Um, Another one, you need to download StreamYards. You get StreamYards, and I need to check and find out, but it's where you can go up on panels and you can talk with multiple people. Like you go up with just me and you on there. They do it through a different app, and they have like 9 people up there at a time or more. Good morning. But it'd be worth checking out. Do they still do the panels? Does anybody know? I haven't seen anybody. I haven't seen anybody do a panel in a while. Now, now I was on a panel with D, but I didn't quite understand it very well. I think it was StreamYards, but it had me a little mixed up. I had to. You seen them this morning? Yeah, but there's a lot of cool groups to jump in with, and trust me, you can get your channel recognized real quick by jumping in and out of all the live streams that you see. If you see them, if you subscribe to different, like everybody in the, like in my chats that come up, and when they go live, it'll give you a notification. And if you just pop in and just say hi, everybody that's in that will see that, and a lot of them, they'll check your channel out, and when they check your channel out, if it looks all right to them, they'll subscribe, and it's another way to get more subscribers with it. I mean, I had we were part of a off-grid community that we built it. This We were doing some really cool things, and a really big camp, and of course, anytime anything starts going well for anything, somebody's got to screw it up. Uh, but anyway, that's what it brought a huge community together rather quick, and I mean that's how a lot of us in this community here have gotten a lot of subscribers from. So I had a big boost at first, but we were doing live streams every day, all day sometimes. I mean, we were running around building things and trying to, very energetic at that time. No, not really. We sat around and smoked weed and talked about everything that we needed to do. Um, but I mean, we were building really big. We did build a really big, nice camp and setup, and we did a Feed the Hungry drive all the way in San Diego. We did um, oh anyway, yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna get off here and get our day started. I know I done said that, didn't I? All right, love you guys. Much love. God bless.